And then I think I used the plate for something else. And when I got in that night, I was like, I'm not doing dishes. And that went on for another day. So I just did dishes today. The dishes set for 2 days. Yesterday I rearranged them. And when I say I rearranged them, I emptied some of the water off of them. I done ran some hot water over them. But then I stacked them. So I put some on the stove and I left some in the sink just so they weren't sticking out of the sink, bothering me. Horrible. So, yeah, dishes. I hate doing dishes. I always have. And I have become accustomed to making sure wherever I rented had a dishwasher. And then this happened. But I had some conditioning too. Like, my mom doesn't have a dishwasher. My mom's demon. You know, she's a complete underachiever. Like, the demon that's using her stole everything from her and has applied it everywhere else, okay? She just stripped her of everything. I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers. There's no way I can be as great as I am and my mom be that. You get what I'm saying? We know what we are not supposed to be treated like. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I hate the motherfucking government. Back to this lens thing. I got one more thing to say about that before I end this video. So now you see why it sets off alarms, or while it ruins, or how it might ruin what they're trying to capture to suggest that they have of the day. Okay? Because you can imagine some entities aren't getting their information real time, while others have the privilege of logging on and seeing what they're broadcasting. Okay? So if you're watching something like this, okay, you're watching me walk, some of you are hearing me talk, others of you are hearing this same conversation in a different voice, okay, others of you are hearing a completely different voice. It probably sounds like a guy is doing this video, okay, bear with me. You're gonna love this. Hot spot error. Okay. So, oh, now I wish I would use my other phone. So this is what you're witnessing. And then the other view might have this, okay? So it's showing what I'm viewing on my phone, okay? Because that's often what happens. They're showing that this is what is happening. So they're watching it through 2 lenses. 3, okay? 3, maybe 4 different lenses, okay? So, hold on. Get something. Okay, so you're seeing me and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm narrating and I'm narrating and I'm narrating, and then I turn the phone around and I do one of these. Okay, I turn the phone around and I do one of these, and that shows up. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so I turn the phone around and through this lens you see this. You're not looking at me, right? You're not looking at me. So anyhow, that's the end of today's segment of I'm not having it. Okay, this is the park. I'm going out towards the main drag on Brown Street. Like, where I'm going is literally like not even quite a quarter of a mile away. So I'm going to stop recording, save my little battery, because I don't know how long I'm going to stay out. Now that it's cooled down some, I think I might. I've been in all day. And they come, like I said, they completely fucked me over on got my bike. They sacrificed my bike, okay? And they act like I didn't do those 214 motherfucking miles last month. Oh, shut up. So like I was saying, they didn't give me those 214 miles that I did. They act like I didn't do it. They reported otherwise. They covered it up. They did all kind of shit. I had tons. I'm talking about series after series after series of remote inoculation, okay? That's when they give you a shot in your arm. They're often trying to corrupt the code. And part of corrupting the code is applying characteristics and traits that are found in others. And then there's something that's specific, like identical to these creatures. And they show traces of it. They'll report the wrong findings. So they'll corrupt the code to claim that I'm not me. And that it's not me that they're doing it to. And they often act like it's others that they're chastising when they're attacking me. So they attack me over and over and over. Again, day in, day out with science. And when they're done, I look like this. I look like it never happened. Some will attest to the weight. You get what I'm saying? Like, they won't deny that they've seen an unexplainable amount of weight gain for my activity. Because you always see me moving. But it's just, you gotta, if you don't remember anything else, know that there is never contradiction in anything that I say, okay? There's only the lack of details. If something doesn't make complete sense to you, it's because I didn't elaborate on it. I can't always make it make sense. But what I find often when I review my videos is not only did I hit it on the head overall, but it's obvious that I'm talking about a lot of different attacks from a bunch of different tiers of operations, you know. So occasionally I talk about the different tiers of disinformation and how they're doing things differently. So one group is an attacking the same way that another group is, okay? And then there's two, you know, there's some, I'm not going to use numbers because there's so many. And then there's some that do things similar, and there's only one thing that separates them. You get what I'm saying? And then there's the extremes, you know, and they often, this is all on top of one another. You're not being attacked. They never designate an attackee. They never designate an attackee. Every day they all at it, trying to get something that supports their lie. That's every single day.